Now, the current bearish trends in the Quant chart is suggesting that Quant could go as low as $40. I'll be telling you all about it in this video, alongside all the latest news and updates in regards to Quant. If you're new to the Crypto Maxi channel, subscribe and hit the bell, and remember that nothing is financial advice. Please do your own research. With that being said, the current Quant price is $122, which of course is a decrease from the previous $130 that we got up to earlier last week. Now, in my last video, which was, I'm gonna quickly refresh my page here, but in my last video, the price of Quant was about $129, which was at around this point. I'll just quickly pop up. So right here in my last video, we were around at this point, $130, $129 here, and I did say that we are going to see lower prices later in December, and that's exactly where we're heading, and it's literally what it's looking like. As if you just zoom out and look at the chart in a macro perspective, we have been looking at an extremely bearish trend in the last couple months. I mean, I say months, last 2 months, and we're exactly seeing it go in action at the moment. And I still believe a price below $80 Quant is possible in this bear market. There's too much fear in the current market, and I can definitely see the price of Quant going below, down to even $60. Now again, that's my personal price prediction. I'm accumulating on the days we see red. These days where we see red is the time to accumulate crypto and Quant, in my opinion. And Quant is one of those cryptos that I am accumulating because I believe that it will do well in the long term. It's not a short-term play. It's not that I'm buying it here, selling it here. No, I'm holding on to Quant, and I'm hoping that, you know, I have a lot of Quant. That's all it is. And in 5 or maybe even 3 years time, in the next bull market, we're going to be seeing the price of Quant heading to some insane amounts. But yes, at the moment, we all want lower prices for Quant so we can accumulate more. Now, with that being said, the price prediction from Tony Guinea, who in my opinion, he's dropped a pretty interesting call here. He's saying the next target is $40, and it makes sense, right? So he's mentioned it here. The price could go up to 130 and go all the way down to $40. Do I believe that will happen? I wouldn't be surprised. In my earlier videos last month, I was mentioning on how we can see a Quant price below $70, $60. The lowest I thought it would go to is $40, to be fair, and as I mentioned, I can see that happening. Now, this could be in a course of until early 2023, so it might be another couple months until we see prices like these. But really, throughout this time, we cannot predict the bottom, so it's just best to just accumulate as it goes down on prices like $60, $70, $80, as the bottom could well end up being $80 or $90 according to him. So we got to keep an eye out on it. But the price prediction here is $40. I personally think below $60 is obviously a possibility, and it's going to cause a one-time sort of opportunity to buy Quant at such a low rate. And also, if you check here with the Quant price, there is no reason for the price to develop, as there is so much fear, and only reason right now to be holding Quant is if you are accumulating and a long-term investor. You can see here the HZ target exactly, but I think the QNT BTC chart is more instructive as well as optimistic for current Quant holders. It's broken out of ascending triangle, and you can actually see it in action right here. Great spot there from your boy JB, really well spotted. But yeah, that is the Quant to Bitcoin chart, of course, and it's showing a clear trend as well. But yeah, with that being said, moving on to the next tweet, we have this video that I wanted to show you for a while. It talks about Quant and basically what it's working, the Quant over ledger network. I'll just quickly play it so you guys can get the idea.
Making cross-border banking services accessible and reliable is paramount to driving growth and development across the globe. Quant is working to create a new digital payment network that will transform lives and markets by enabling seamless cross-border transactions and expanding access to financial inclusion to millions of people.
Today's modern payment system makes almost everything easier. In Latin America, around half of people don't have a bank account at all, and about 80% don't have a credit card. That means hundreds of millions of people without access to crucial financial tools like payments, loans, or money transfers. The team at Quant believes blockchain technology can bring financial inclusion to the entire region, going beyond the traditional banking system to help serve the so-called unbanked.
By implementing blockchain technology, they're able to leapfrog all the legacy infrastructure and the barriers that they've had in the past to real world, real time, and digital assets in a very short period of time, benefiting people by having better payment systems to facilitate more innovation, stronger GDP growth, and allowing for seamless trade between the different parties.
Quant founder and CEO Gilbert Verdian is an expert in using blockchain for payments. Blockchains are like digital records, storing information about transactions or contracts. Quant's platform called Overledger makes developing for different blockchains easy. It links them and other legacy systems together, allowing financial services to cross digital and physical borders.
Our approach is bringing the technology to the masses, and you can't be limited by geography. The very nature of blockchain is global, and the very nature of how society and businesses operate today is through globalization, is also global.
Now, Quant is providing digital payments for an ambitious project called LACchain, which links a dozen countries in Latin America and the Caribbean.
With that being said, we also have this tweet from, of course, Greg Lunt, a big name around Quant on Twitter, and he's talking about on how Quant has reached a total of 100,000 holders, a total of 100,005 holders, and there's 100,000 different wallets, individuals most likely holding Quant. You can see here on how the price has developed, the amount of holders has developed, and today, just the other day, actually 2 days ago, there was a total of 2,900 new holders, which is insane. The amount of holders is spreading, which obviously is really good for when it comes to the price of Quant. There isn't just one person now that can just dump all the tokens. Well, there is, but it's getting spread out and spread out more and more. There isn't too many big whales like other altcoins and other cryptocurrencies, which is obviously a good thing. And also the community is just getting bigger, which is a big thing for the coin. And with that being said, I also have another video where we have this announcement where the actual founder and CEO of Quant, Gilbert Verdian, talks about on how they're starting to work with the Binance Smart Chain. He actually is talking about on how he talked to Binance and how they can actually work together for when it comes to the QNT Quant Overledger and the Binance Smart Chain. I'll play the video right now.
Yeah, EOS, we've got it in the labs. And we've actually started looking at Binance Chain. We've been talking to Binance about it as well.
That's exactly what I want to talk to you about. Now, they have a huge amount of volume. They have a huge footprint in the crypto economy. So what could it mean for you? Again, not to FOMO, but this is the indirect effect. If you do align and if you do partner in some way or sort of engage them in your own network, what could that mean for Quant?
So it means Binance Chain will be another connector into Overledger, and it means all the enterprise customers that are using private permission blockchains, Hyperledger, Quarter, whatever, they can all access Binance Chain through Overledger for the first time, because you can't today. There's no way to do it.
And what could that mean, Gil, in the context of them being such a huge sort of driver of crypto innovation or crypto uptake? What could it mean for you in that context?
But it's also the reverse. So it means every user or enterprise using Binance Chain can actually start talking to enterprise. So we're opening up these new markets where bridging traditional enterprise networks with the Binance crypto type of networks and allowing this bridge to innovate and create market access. So it means more customers for both parties, but it also allows them to use Ripple if they want to through us, using other networks, Ethereum, EOS, whatever we're on board. It just allows the interconnectivity of these networks at scale, which is huge.
That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, leave it a like, subscribe and hit the bell. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.